Good afternoon, Reuben Hills family. I'd like to thank you for participating in last Sunday's Reuben special. Now I want to walk you through how to make your own Reuben special at home to make a house-made pastrami. So first, the ingredients are kosher salt, dark brown sugar, yellow mustard seeds, roasted red pepper flakes, allspice berries whole, #1 pink curing salt, black peppercorns, cinnamon sticks, coriander seeds that are whole, and hand-crushed bay leaves. And then we have a 16-pound brisket that we got in today. So the first thing that I would like to do is you have a Lexan. So we're gonna put the brisket directly in the Lexan. So next we have a pot of boiling water over here. It's about 3 quarts of boiling water, and we'll put ice in later. So first we're gonna add all the ingredients you see here into a pot of boiling water. So if you get the video, get a little closer to it. So pot is still working. So first we're gonna add in salt and keep it stirring. So this is gonna be our curing aspect of it. So you have salt, regular salt, and then you have #1 pink curing salt. And it's very important that if you use #1 pink curing salt that you have to make sure it comes to a boil. And then we're just gonna have fun with it and add in all the other fun ingredients to it. Now I always add in brown sugar in last just because I don't want it to stick to the bottom. So I'm just gonna hold off on adding the brown sugar. It really smells like nice fall spices. So from here I'm gonna add in a little bit of brown sugar. Just be careful of the splashing. So I always have a high wall pot just in case anything splashes on me when I cook. Perfect. So while we wait, I'm just going to describe to you the whole process of cooking the brisket. So once we add in the liquid, when it gets to boil, we're going to put ice in it to cool it down. So pretty much the brisket normally takes about 12 days total in time to make. So pretty much once we add the liquid and add the ice, we're going to let it sit in the cooler for 2 days in a brine. And then on this, every second day, we're going to flip it. So by the time the 6th or 7th day comes out, we're actually gonna take it out of the brine and get a nice wash off all the salt and all the content of it under cold water. And then we're gonna stick it in the cooler for about 2 to 4 days to really open the pellicles. So by opening the pellicles, it's not gonna be wrapped. It's gonna be on a rack and not wrapped, just to really kind of almost dry it out. After that, once it dries out, we're gonna rub ground black peppercorns on it. That was really fine grade. And then we're gonna stick it in the oven, and we're going to put it at about 230 degrees for almost about 13 hours. So what I just got done doing is I put 2 gallons of ice right on top of the brisket to help with the cooling down process. So over here, now we have our liquid is now boiling. I want to let it get to a rolling boil, so I'll let it boil for 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure you get the bottom of the pot and make sure there's nothing stuck to the bottom. So from here, let's turn off the heat and we're going to transfer it into our bin. So be very careful holding 2 towels. So I pour it directly on the ice, just to help it cool down. Yep, so then from here, we'll just move stuff around. I'll lift up the brisket to get it underneath it and just move it around. So this is why we flip it. So it's not going to cover it completely, so that's why we end up having to flip it every other time. And plus, we don't want to cure the brine too much. So after that, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 pieces of parchment paper, press it down. And the exciting part is now we have to wait for 6 to 7 days. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching.